You never really know what's going to happen in the crazy world of Marvel Contest of Champions. We all know the live stream today was not on that level of spice when it comes to stability. But in terms of the future events only, not kind of say the general running of the game, roadmap, and other stuff, that I think will come next weekend on the Summoners Fest live streams. We'll get that picture of the game. But in terms of events coming between now and the end of the year, more so for the Banquet event, I've raised an eyebrow, but we've got to have a think about, is it worth investing a lot of units, and will there be a lot of RNG based elements that we're not going to like? But I can shake off the fact that I'm actually looking forward to the Banquet event champions. Like Jane Foster, Nimrod, Absorbing Man are already 3 solid champions. Similar as well to the Guardians, Gifted Guardians, whatever it is, Glorious Guardians, champions like of last year. This is a solid start. If the next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 champions that Kabam are going to reveal between now and the December live stream are good, then I'll tell you what, I might be interested in investing a bit of units. I mean, I'm not going to get very far with 2,400, but I think I'm just going to start 2026 afresh, especially because it might be like a big year for me, because fingers crossed, everything in my life that just calms down a bit, and maybe I can focus on my channel for the full year of that and get back to live streaming, and farm a load of units. But back to the Banquet event. And a lot of us feel pretty stung about the way that the greater Banquet crystals were done. One thing that I ended up the end of last year saying was the thing that they could have done better was putting out a Banquet Nexus crystal. Some people can agree with that. Some people can, and that's fine, right? Have your own opinion how you think the event could be done better. There were some good things about it, and I think that Kabam are taking what was good about it and then copy-pasting it. That side of things. You know, Kabam have said that what they're doing is they're bringing back the Banquet box with the Glorious Guardian structure to it, a Banquet Realm event, and obviously that was last year, and a 7-star trophy champion for that. So this year, what is it? 2025 will feature similar, but different for all 3. So more details need to come in on that one. But at least if you kind of know, and this is what I hope as well, is that either it's going to be Summoners Fest or it's going to be, well, actually, I do hope it's going to be Summoners Fest, because Kabam have announced as well that the Cyber Weekend deals are actually earlier. They're the 21st of November and then run until the 3rd of December. So that's a bit strange. But if they were to, next week at Summoners Fest, reveal details about what was coming up with the Banquet event, at least it provides people an opportunity to focus on those particular events, or which one they want to focus on. If I had the units, and I haven't had the time this year, I don't think I've touched Arena. I can't remember when. I may get, when I take my break in about 2 weeks' time, I will probably do a little bit of time into Arena and see kind of test waters with it, but I can't commit all my time because all my time is kind of separated out between professional career, evenings we're doing this, and some other business opportunities I'm searching in, and also I'm trying to get back into I've got other projects that potentially will go live in the gaming space, gaming industry, and of course, stuff from my dad at the moment. So there's a lot I'm juggling, and I just don't have that extra time to kind of do it, to get Arena done, but I need to get it done at some stage. So investing units is very important, and hopefully we get that plan from Kabam, what they want to do with this going into December, and test the waters of how much units you think you're going to need. But I think, in a nutshell, it's always going to require an excessive amount of units to be purchased or farmed over the course of 12 months. So you'll need units for both. It depends what you want to get in game. There's some stagnation around non-spenders trying to elevate up to high spenders. It just ain't happening anytime soon. So if these 2 events are going to be low in investment to higher catch-up payout, so to speak, from better items in reward, in offers for lower spend of units, then that's what needs to happen. If not, we're just going to be a constant catch-up situation for those that don't spend in game. But I tell you what, regardless of if you can't afford some of these, and depending on how many for free Kabam give out the opportunity for, there could be some really good champions here. And that's the question, isn't it? Who do you think, put it in the comments, who do you think these ones are filled out with here? If I was to be a betting man, on this. I would go, if Command want to do the community solid, they'll make this one here, the skill one, Kingpin. Although, I'm kind of like just quickly sidewinding to this right here. We all know this one's Absorbing Man. I should just kind of like just go a little bit further to the question mark. Where is it? There it is. So there's Absorbing Man. Absorbing Man fills out that spot right there because there's a Banquet Realm event. I don't actually mind the Realm event. It's just I won't be able to get high up that myself because I've got no units. I will try to get more units, but it's tough. It's tough to find the time nowadays. This could be Kingpin. So there's going to be 2 skill champions that will be entered in as 7 stars that haven't already been 7 stars before. And like I said, I'm pretty certain, not pretty certain, I hope that one of those for the community sakes is Kingpin. Like this skill one's Kingpin. The same way that I'm looking at the Cosmic, it's not going to be Hercules. It can't be Hercules. It'd be ridiculous if it's Hercules. The Science one, I think is going to be a standout 7-star Scorpion. So, sorry, standout 7-star. I think it could be Scorpion because I don't think he's a 7-star. I'm actually looking at some others and going, well, who could actually be a 7-star version of the champion? Unless you can have something like a 7-star Rhino, which recently buffed, could make a bit of sense. Other than that, I'm just looking around to see like what could be 7-star Void's already been done without getting like a buff or a rework, and it could rework Abomination. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I'd probably go with that. Or Electro. Yeah, it could be something like that. Or if Command put hints in. I was actually trying to find like an image that I thought teased it, but I could be, I don't want to be, it's probably wrong with that one. So the other ones, a Cosmic or a Cosmic and a Mutant, but that, man, I'm not, this is where I kind of draw the line of like, I'm not sure. Because like you're looking at some of them, I'm like, could it be that one? Could it be that one? Well, that's already been done. Could this be, no, if it was Rogue would have to be buffed. Not sure. Namor was already, I think, 7-star there with that one. X-23. Well, isn't the buff meant to be for that one at some stage? So that won't make much sense. Is it a Cyclops one? Is it Strife? Is it Wolverine? I think Wolverine's already 7-star. But like you're looking at it like always questioning, well, I'm not sure which one it could be. Could it be a 7-star Frost? I think that's actually already been done. Like, again, you're kind of like going, I'm not quite sure. There are a few options there, but difficult, man, isn't it? And then from a Cosmic standpoint, who is a 6-star that's not a 7-star? Ronan could be an interesting one, providing the buff was done. They wouldn't do it, would they? If they did, as we said, if they did a lot of these spicier champions, what kind of level of interest would you have in this event? It would beef up. If Kabam could choose some of the most beefiest champions as 6 stars and put them into the 7 stars, or have a mixture, then I'll tell you what, that raises some eyebrows about this stuff. Granted, it's events. Granted, you probably have to spend in order to kind of like get something good from it. But it's certainly interesting. And as we said, like The Rock, raises an eyebrow of intrigue, suspicion at the same time. So my final thoughts in all of this, and the kind of ending point, is as much as this all seems fun, and it does actually seem fun, by the way, depending on the end point of like the champions revealed, and if it is some of the more spicier options, as we mentioned, except I really don't think it's going to be a 7-star Hercules. I think there's a slight chance of getting a 7-star Cosmic Ghost Rider. Some of the other ones, difficult to say 7-star version could be possible, and let's face it, there's a lot of decent champions, Cosmic champions. There could be some surprise ones like a Groot redone, reworked, but we'll have to see. But it's the investment of money and units in order to get there. Now, if you've got the units for free or not for free, that is the question. And of course, if you're able to financially invest into it, then your baseline amount of points could get you some nice stuff. The same way that it obviously happened last year. Because let's face it, 23,813 points was enough to get a 7-star Isophene, which was important to get the dupe because we were given the champion for everybody, and then of course we had to invest highly to get the dupe. Keep locked to the channel as we kind of dissect this more when we actually know stuff, and you know how we roll on the channel. Like we'll have, I will obviously get a Google Drive spreadsheet kind of ready to cover all the key points, and of course, unit investment. Because let's face it, that is going to be the most crucial thing. And it will be a telltale sign how Kabam have listened to the community and what they can offer the community as well, and the amount of unit investment, which has just got ridiculous this year. That is just pricing out. Well, it's not price. It's pricing out a lot of small spenders, and it's also kind of, yeah, I suppose in some ways pricing out those that are non-spenders of the game. But we all know, like, it's the crystal. That's the biggest thing. Opening up a crystal and not getting anything good from it, from spending 300 units and feeling ultimately shafted, was the kind of like the bad side of things. So it's great to hear that Kabam are going to be making improvements. It's just, I think I'll hold my breath. I won't hold my breath on this until Kabam actually announce it. And when will they announce it? Will they talk about stuff next week, or will it be something in December after you've spent any money on the Cyber Weekend deals? The next live stream, I think, is tipped to drop in. If it does drop, and on the 5th, the deals would already be over on the 3rd of December. So, again, will this be something we'll find out about next week? We'll have to see. That's been it for the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Check out some other content. I've got one more video today I think I'm going to do, and then I've got 4 videos of coverage going into the weekend. So, see you in those. Bye.